What's Mike Absurd doing? He's bothering us.
So, okay, we've got a heckler overseas, and of course the heckler here in the United States, I guess, arranged this with him, and they've edited the videos for us again. So let's see what happens. Andrew Schulz. Oh, there was a disclaimer for this one. Do we have the show note up? Because there's a bunch of caveats to this that I got to read. There should be a show note for this with some stuff in it about...
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming up. So they got Andrew Schulz, but we don't have very good video. I'll tell you what it is as soon as this one pops up here. There it is. Andrew Schulz, pry tape. Okay, here's what he says. He says, I'm sorry that there is only a cut-off audio clip, but my next appearance will be my redemption. Okay, well, anyway, I arrived at the show and was greeted by this no heckling sign. Look at this. Can you believe this, by the way? Look what they're doing. This is Andrew Schultz's club, or venue, and this is the first thing you read. 18-plus hecklers will not be tolerated. What are they so afraid of? You know, I thought these guys were the crowd work kings. You know, we're seeing this at Joe Rogan's comedy club. They won't let you have cell phones. Hecklers will not be tolerated. That's the first thing. Why is
That's
that
intolerant.
Why is that the biggest concern on their mind? Nobody ever even heckles. So he says this. He goes, anyway, I arrived and was greeted by this no heckling sign. Then the bleep, this is bleeped in my notes, the bleep opener came on for 3 jokes about sex. Then the long-haired guy from Flagrant was next. He finished his set by saying, please don't heckle Andrew or yell things out. So they've got the sign. Every ticket buyer has to walk past the sign, no heckling. And then that long-haired guy on Flagrant, he goes up before Andrew and begs the crowd, while Andrew's up, no one is to heckle. Please do not disrupt Andrew. It says, after 10 minutes of generic local Perth references, I stood up, and that's where this audio starts. I walked to the stairs in case I got trapped by his white trash audience. As soon as I started, security approached, put their hands on my shoulders to escort me out. While walking out, I yelled, justice for Steiny. I was not harmed. Again, I'm sorry for the bad coverage. It was my first pry. P-R-Y. Next one will be spy glasses and 2 phones. Okay. The next one's going to be all fumbled, too. But here it is. This is good enough for me, and hopefully it'll make sense. Andrew Schulz meets the heckler. Perth, Australia. Look at this. Production. We're going through. Look at that. Pry had technical difficulties. Video portion lost. Oh, wait, and I'll tell you why. Somebody said to me, they said he was trying to stream the reaction, live stream it to his friends at home while he was doing it.
So this is turning into a real thing.
So it made his phone crash. Okay.
There was over 21K people watching that stream.
Was there really? No. I got excited. Maybe there was. I don't know what the damn heckler's up to. They seem to have it going on over there. Trust me. I mean, they're all talking as if, you know, they approach me as if I'm behind, you know, to what they've all been talking about. So I believe that. Okay, here's Schulz on stage.
Over here, dude. Okay, now when you and your wife decided you wanted to have a baby, look, here's the thing. There's a conversation
Hard to hear.
you have when you and your wife want to have
Some subtitles would be great for something like this next time.
But you hate subtitles. You're
Well, I can't
confusing
hear.
everybody.
I can't hear. Can you hear what he's saying?
No.
Okay, well, there you go.
Here, I'll listen really hard.
when you talk about like what gender you would want the baby to be
Gender.
if you could choose, right? And it's only 2
Gender jokes.
2 genders.
I'm just saying, when that combo happens, nobody's like, well, what if we had a thing? Never, right? And, okay.
Okay, so the pry yells out. So you saw that. Somebody just, you hear a yell. Let's hear that again. The pry yells out. Andrew just responds with, okay. Let's hear.
Okay. That was how's Ben Cousins? Ben is here. Ben is fucking here. Ben is right here, dude.
I don't know what he's saying.
He snuck in inside Gina Reinhardt's labia.
Okay, let's watch. Listen to this.
Hey, Andrew!
Hey, Andrew.
Redbar's watching!
Okay.
You're on fool's notice!
It gets silent. Hey, and this is a big theater. To make a theater like that get that quiet, that's scary. Let's hear that again, and then I'll let it play.
Gina Reinhardt's labia.
Hey, Andrew! Redbar's watching! Woo!
Okay.
You're on fool's notice!
Understand what he said.
Redbar!
Nice to meet you, bro.
Thank you.
And then he's escorted out. So look at that. That was great. We'll play the rest of this. But just like everybody else, no comeback! Okay, bro. And then he needs to be escorted out. That's what we got. Let's hear that again.
He snuck in inside Gina Reinhardt's labia.
Hey, Andrew! Redbar's watching!
Okay.
You're on fool's notice!
Understand what he said.
Look how that guy.
Redbar!
Nice to meet you, bro.
I love how you went. Redbar's watching.
Yeah, that was
You really tried.
all the way in Australia. So we're getting them all. We're collecting them all. They're all pretty good. I wish we had video of that. Maybe somebody else got it. You never know. It was interesting. The Tim Dillon pry tape. Listen to this. So I showed the Tim Dillon pry tape a couple episodes ago. But on an episode after that, I go, I got this other angle of the pry tape that I want to show you. But I never ended up showing it to you. And I thought these tapes, I had two tapes. So I had the one Tim Dillon tape that we all watched, and then I had another one from another angle. I assumed both tapes were from the same group of people, the same Heckla. Listen to this. So I go, I've got this alternate angle. Maybe I'll show you that. And the hecklers who did the Tim Dillon tape, they reach out to me right away. They go, what do you mean alternate angle? We only have one angle. I go, what do you mean? You sent me this other angle. This was sent to me first before your edited version. They go, dude, I swear we only have one tape and we sent it to you. Can I see the other? The other angle was just from another random fan of Redbar that happened to be in the audience. And when they heard the guy yelling, he started recording.
That's insane.
For us, but they never met. They were on opposite sides of the arena. And so that guy had sent it to me, so I thought that must have been such a thrill for somebody like that, to be at an event that a Redbar's watching happens and to not know that it was going to happen. Wow. Remember, Redbar is not affiliated nor condones going to these shows and disrupting them. We are not sending people out. You'll never get me on that. But we do have to show it. It happened. It's news. Is this encouraging? Possibly. But we ask that you do not go near the fools. Do not feed the comics. It's very dangerous. You see, security gets involved. What if they pull out a gun? It happened at January 6th, which was a peaceful protest.
Yes.
Anna Babbitt, justice for Anna Babbitt. You guys could get shot by one of these guys, and they'll be like, he was trying to climb in the window. Just like Anna Babbitt, who is innocent and needs to be brought back to life. The Andrew Schulz Pry Tape, thank you guys so much for making that happen. I love how these are happening almost every episode. Who will be next?
Speaking of Andrew Schulz, you know, in the last episode, we talked about how Mike was getting owned on Instagram.
Yes.
Because of that Andrew Schulz comment.
Yeah.
He finally got some support in the comments from someone you'd
This is
never
incredible.
expect.
This is incredible. And this is, you know, I love commenting for things like this. So remember, I went to Andrew Schulz's post with his father. I'll pull that up. I went to Andrew Schulz's post that he did with his father. They're at the Knicks court. They're walking around saying they can't believe his dad's crying. They're doing Abrams. Remember that? And I said, I don't know what's more nauseating. Andrew or the blue checks in his comment congratulating him on this stunt. People did not like this. I was getting attacked. Hundreds and hundreds of comments. However, we got hundreds of likes there, so that's nice. And then I see this comment. You're not going to believe it. Well, you probably will believe it because none of you are going to know who this is, probably. So most people are hating on me in the comments. Who hurt you? You don't have a dad. You're not successful. You're jealous. It's the only reason you hate Schulz. And then I see this. Red Bar Radio, this video is funnier than any punchline that would be told. And I see the name Chroma Chris? And I go, what? Chroma Chris? And I go, Chroma Chris? Whoa, Chroma Chris from the best damn band in the land? It's an honor to see you here. This was the Kill Tony guitarist from when they used to do Kill Tony at the Comedy Store in Jeremiah's best damn band in the land. Chroma Chris was the guitar player. And now he's here hopping on a Red Bar hate comment and throwing Schulz under the bus, saying that the video of his dad crying is funnier than any punchline that will be told. And I said, it's an honor to see you here. Chroma Chris responds. He goes, Red Bar Radio knows who I am? I need to hire a camera crew and find some stock piano music so I could tell my dad dreams really do come true. Mocking Schulz again. So
I can't believe
it's an honor. I hope Tony knows this. Your band leader, Red Band, and me are good friends. Your old band leader loves me. That's really traitorous to your relationship with these people. I hope that creates problems. I was honored. Thank you, Chroma Chris. Can't believe you know who I am. What's next? Jesse Jetsmay Peluso? Jet Ski Johnson? All right, what should we do here?
Well, we've got both Matt Rife and Whitney's specials.
Real quick, people are turning on Louis J. Gomez.
Is this true? What's
Why
the
are people
gossip
turning everywhere I go? I see Louis J. Gomez hate from the Skanks. Has the Goman Empire collapsed on our Skanks? I've witnessed this twice before in my lifetime. A popular subversive comedy entity reaches its apex, and its rabid fan base turns on it. I was there when the Stern Fan Network turned on Howard. I was there, too, when the infamous O&A subreddit turned on, well, everyone. Currently, it seems a lot of LOS fans are turning on the show, Lewis in particular, as well as Gas Digital. Can anyone shine some light on this? What's happening with Lewis? We're seeing lots of hate. Even Opie got involved. Look at this. So somebody tweets to Lewis, and they say, they're responding to something Lewis said, and they say, yeesh, Opie Hughes vibes, which is an insult online. Okay? Because Opie is from Opie and Anthony. He's the retarded one now. Or wait, Opie likes me. We love Opie. He's the smart one. So people use calling someone Opie Hughes and their vibe as an insult, okay? So Gomez responds and he goes, yeesh, an Opie reference? Tell me you're 50 without telling me you're 50, okay? Because obviously anyone who knows who Opie is pretty old now. They're pretty dusted, right? Opie is not relevant. So Lewis is pointing that out. Tell me you're 50 without telling me you're 50. And it's pretty harmless, but not to Opie. Opie sees this. Opie gets wind of this and goes, yo, Louis J. Gomez, you piece of shit. Stop playing tough guy. I have no issues with you, and you know it. Take this garbage somewhere else. Go use someone else as your punching bag. Every time you saw me, you showed me nothing but respect and have invited me on your show numerous times. Fuck off. All because Lewis said, tell me you're 50 without telling me you're 50. So Lewis is getting it from all sides here. And we're just seeing comment after comment. Did anyone in the chat have any reasons to why Lewis is getting bashed on? People are saying the show, they hate Gas Digital, they hate the Skanks now.
I thought everybody loved Lewis.
Let us know what's going on with Louis J. Gomez. People are turning. Very nice.
Someone says I actually do increasingly hate Lewis.
Really?
Lewis is responding like a queen.
Wow. Anything, any lessons from it that I could learn from so I don't end
Lewis
up?
sucks and just panders to Kumia's listeners.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe it. He's the sweetest guy I have ever met in my life. And that son, oh my God, his son is gorgeous. His son is gorgeous. I just love watching them play. Him and Robert Kelly's kid when they run around the pool in the back. I love those clips on Instagram stories with the sons running around with their shirts off.
This probably started happening because he was hanging out with Brendan at Skankfest. Gave people the wrong idea.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I said. It's, you know, you can't really do that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Like, people don't know that's why they're mad, but they're like, they still really hate Brendan.
Yeah. So
They
they're,
didn't
yeah, maybe that
stop.
could have something to do with it. Is that making anybody's stomachs churn? Fullerhealth.gov.
Someone says Lewis is fine, relax.
Lewis is fine,
So
relax.
he
I'm
has-
relaxed.
So
It's
he
not
has-
bothering me.
I hope he's fine.
I hope he's fine.
He's a
You know, he
nice
doesn't
guy.
deserve this. He doesn't deserve this. He just made $28K.
Mike up, sir. Rock the body line. Oh, cringe clip. I believe it.